I wanted to tell you about a trip I went on. Um, It was a couple weeks ago, I guess. My aunt, she wanted to go see the butterflies in Pismo Beach, and so she invited me and a friend to go along and go see them. So we drove up there, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with California geography, but Pismo Beach is not that close to Orange County. I don't know, a 3 hour drive up the 101, which is actually a beautiful drive. That's like the highway you take to go see all the missions. So there's this grove of trees. It's not a big grove either. It's a pretty small grove of trees in Pismo Beach where monarch butterflies like to stay. And I had never heard of this place. I'd heard of Pismo Beach, but I didn't know that it was a butterfly place. So, but my aunt had heard this. I was looking in the trees for the butterflies, and at first you don't really see them. You may see a couple butterflies, flying here and there, but for the most part you don't see very many. And then I realized like the trees had these clumps of dead leaves hanging from them, but it wasn't really dead leaves. Those were the butterflies. And so I thought that was really interesting. The butterflies on one side of their wings is kind of like a muted, more earth tone color, and then the inside is like a vibrant orange. And so, depending on how the butterflies are sitting, they look different. They either look like dead leaves or they look like butterflies. The grove had these telescope things set up randomly. Well, it wasn't random. They were obviously pointed towards the butterflies. Yeah, I didn't know if this was going to work, but I tried to get video footage of the butterflies through the telescopes, and it actually worked pretty good. Um, my hands were a little bit shaky, and it was hard to keep the camera steady. But for never having done that before, I thought I did a good job. So we saw the butterflies, and that was a lot of fun. And then we went into town and just kind of meandered through Pismo Beach. Apparently, Pismo Beach is known for their saltwater taffy. So we went to this taffy place, and they had this guy that was making saltwater taffy. I think that day he was making chocolate peanut butter, and they had this nifty machine that he would feed the taffy into the machine, and it would chop it and wrap it up, which I thought was cool. And there was this other store that had bug candy. I didn't buy any of the bug candy because that's gross. But apparently this is a popular thing, and they had suckers with like ants in it. I saw some scorpion candy, crickets, worms. It was not my cup of tea. And they had candy there that didn't have bugs in it, but I couldn't. Nope. It probably wouldn't taste that bad. It's just the idea that I'm eating a bug is really gross. And Pismo Beach is a cool place. It's kind of, a lot of the buildings that I saw had kind of like an Art Deco feel, which, if any of you know me, I love Art Deco. Someday, I really want to visit the Chrysler Building and the Empire State Building in New York because, holy crap, Art Deco. I was trying to think what else I want to tell you. Then on the way home, we passed through Santa Barbara. And I think I've mentioned in other videos before that I'm kind of enamored with the California missions. Would like to visit all of them someday. But so far, I've only been inside 2 of them. One of them being the Santa Barbara mission. But we were driving through Santa Barbara. We got a little bit lost. And I was asleep. But then I woke up and I saw out of the window this stone wall going by the car window, and I was like, wait a minute, I think we're near the mission right now. And sure enough, we like came around this turn and there was the mission. And so we decided to just stop real quick, get out and look at it, and it was still decorated for Christmas, which was kind of cool. I probably wouldn't have seen these things had it not been for my aunt wanting to go there. So it was a fun trip. And right now, I don't know how to end this video. Like, I feel like I need to make a point of some sort. But really, the whole point of this video was, hey, I went to this place and this is what I saw. Okay, I'm going to go now. Okay, bye.